Without a doubt, the Ohio Bobcats are the hottest team in the Mid-American Conference. The Cats have won 8 of their last 10. They're 8-6 in league play. And for the first time since 2001, the Mack Center in Kent, Ohio was painted green and white. Hi, everybody. I'm Russ. He's Rob. The Bobcats win it in overtime, 88-87 over Kent State. I was still in college in 2001. DJ Cooper said he was 11 years old. For the first time in a long time, Rob C., Bobcat fans can say the Cats won at Kent.
No, and it's been too long. And this last decade has been the decade of Kent State Golden Flash basketball. 4 different coaches. Doesn't matter. They keep winning. It's a hard place to play. But at Haim, Ohio came in, threw the big punch early, the big uppercut, let Kent get back into this thing second half, stop playing on the boards, but then closed very strongly. Davon Washington was superb in the first half and in the overtime.
Yep, he had the game winner at the end, and Ohio was on top by 20 early on, up by 14 at halftime. That lead went to 21 in the second half, and then it went away, and both teams were tied at 77 going into the extra session, and Ohio won it by 1, 88-87. So you have to focus on what happened when Ohio lost that 21-point lead. What are you going to do in a pressure environment on the road? Ohio didn't fold. Ohio rose above.
Yeah, John Gross talked about this in the radio postgame. What happened in the second half? Kent won big on the boards, and Kent turned turnovers into points and got a bunch more shots than Ohio. At one point, Kent had twice as many shots in the second half as the Bobcats did, and that was killing Ohio. But Ohio comes back from that and gets the overtime. They were down big in the overtime. Don't forget, Ohio got down 5 points in this overtime before closing.
A lot of things are going really well right now, and the Cats are winning because they're doing all the things that you need to do towards the end of the year to close strongly and ride on into the conference tournament with a big old head of steam. 88-87 was the final. Here's how it looked and sounded in an overtime win for the Cats at the Mack Center in Kent. Baseline right inbound, it's Cooper. Gets it to Johnson, wing right long two. Ran down and back in. Ricardo Johnson with the catch and shoot off the inbound. Outlook Cooper, here comes Ohio. Alley-oop jump, Davon Washington. Cooper threw it from the K at center court. Washington stuffed it home. Cats on top by a baker's dozen. It is Cooper at the top, left side. Kellogg for a 3 and a 20-point lead. Bang! 20-point lead. Rebound ball to Kellogg for Green. Ball is deflected to Holt. Goes up, shot blocked it out by Davon Washington. Up by 1 now. Washington fires corner left. Freeman pop-up 3 on the way. Bang! He needed that badly, and his team needed it too. Now left to the paint, Keeler. Is Ohio going to crumble? Cooper at the top. Bang! There's your answer, baby. DJ Cooper 67 and Ohio 67. 18 for the ball game, 10 to shoot. Now Washington down the lane, fired up and scored. Scored on Green, 88-87. He scored from 5 feet away. Timeout, Gino Ford. And you talk about a senior closing strongly. Davon Washington is closing strongly. The senior from Virginia Beach, Virginia, puts Ohio on top by 1, 88-87 with 12.6 seconds left in overtime. The stat sheet shows that there were 5 in double figures. Davon Washington had 20, and DJ Cooper had 14 assists, a double-double for DJ. The layers of scoring very, very tasty for a ball club that found second-level and third-level scores tonight and an overtime winner.
DJ was great tonight at spotting Davon for the dunks, finding an open Evo vaulting in the post who got points when he was on the floor when he didn't have foul trouble. He didn't get a lot from shooting the ball himself, but he turned his teammates into guys who had shots they could make and turned them into better players, and DJ's been the key. He's got that first step back at ankle from a week or two ago. I think we're done with that.
There are 2 games left. 2 games left, and Ohio is the hottest team in this league, so it's back home to take on Akron, a ball club that beat Buffalo at home on Saturday night. A team that won in the bracket buster over Creighton. They're playing their best basketball of the year. It will be senior night at the Convocation Center. Green Fever, OhioBobcats.com/Green Fever for information on that. But it's a huge ball game for Ohio to continue the momentum.
No, and Akron, 9-point winner today, but when Ohio went into Akron up at their place of the jar, they did a pretty solid job against the Zips. You got Akron, you got Miami without their best player coming down the stretch. Ohio could close this thing even more strongly, go 10-2 to close if they do the right thing this coming week.
This scruff was unintentional, by the way. I left my razor at home. When you travel as much as we do, you're bound to forget something, and I forgot the razor today.
I'm shucking on a vending machine at the hotel.
Perhaps I'll be told to keep this thing rolling with the beard to continue to roll on, but I don't think it's a good look. Anyway, the Cats were good tonight in overtime. 88-87 over the Kent State Golden Flashes, and they win here for the first time since 2001. Great to see Mark Hug again. Now for Rob Cornelius, I'm Russ Eisenstein. Anybody got a razor? This is Bobcat TV.